Eurovision 2025. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle. Hey girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fam. Are you ready for the show? It's 2025. We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. Let's go. Okay, folks. Okay, it's morning for me, but what? Afternoon for you. Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Alesia Michelle. If this is your first time here, please take this opportunity to like this video and to subscribe. I do everything Eurovision here. So, you want to buckle up. You want to be here. And you want to be here because this is live right now. I am doing this live because I want to talk about Benidorm this year. I kind of want to talk about Spain's trajectory, and I'm posing the question, does Spain really want to win? That's really the question. Does Spain really want to win Eurovision? And I think we got to break this down, okay? So I got my notepad. I have my notepad. I have a lot of notes, lots of notes to cover. And we're going to do this together. So, hello, Seth. Hello, Beyonce Carter Knowles. Hello, Felix. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone said a melody rehearsal just got posted on Twitter. Okay, I don't care. I don't care because really, we got to get into this. And so, I want to just start this off overall. So, if you asked me, 4 years ago, does Spain want to win Eurovision? I would tell you absolutely. They're working hard. They're trying to figure this out. I think the launching of Benidorm Fest was such a great idea, and we started off so strong. So if you asked me 4 years ago, does Spain want to win Eurovision? I would say yes. If you ask me now, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like I've evolved a little bit. I'm a little bit like, I don't know. And I think I kind of feel like I don't know because I'm starting to get a little bit, and it's early, so I'm not drawing any conclusions, but I'm starting to get a little squinty eye because looking at this mix of songs and comparing even to the mix of songs that we had last year and a little bit of the voting trends that seem to be sprouting up at Benidorm, I'm kind of like, look, if you all just want to come to Eurovision and have fun, we can do that. You know what I mean? Like, we can do that. Like, you can come and just have fun. So, overall, this is where I'm at. But I'm going to turn it over to you. How are y'all feeling? Hold on. So, let's see. Okay. So, Fair says, we obviously want to win. It's been 56 years without winning. See, that was where I was at. I was like, no. They're hungry for this win. Okay, Gospodin, sending Nebulosa last year was a hit. Was it a hint? They are getting a bit bored. Oh, so sending Nebulosa was a hint that they are getting a little bored. Okay, we got another comment that says, most Spanish locals like this selection and consider it a strong year. So there's clearly a dissonance between what people in Spain listen to and what the rest of Europe listens to. I mean, I think this is real. I think we heard it. What was that one song, the year? Oh gosh. And it was like the big summer hit. And I think I kind of liked the song at first, but then it faltered for me. I think it was the same year that we had Blanca Paloma. You'll know. But that song, I remember being like, I liked it on my first listen, and then I got sick of it. Like in the car, I was kind of like, Felix says Spain is a tricky one to judge. And Wisteria, Benidorm's quality has been decreasing over the years. That's the problem, huh? Larendi says Spanish people were vibing with Nebulosa. But if you recall, I was vibing with Nebulosa. After watching Benidorm and seeing the performances last year, I was like, that's the only one that feels the most Eurovision ready, full package. So that was where I was living. Bruno says, I miss Blanca Paloma era. Harry says, I don't think Spain should have changed HOD because they were on the right trajectory. I agree with you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It wasn't broke. So why are we putting new people in roles? That makes no sense. Venom Phenomenal says there's only a few songs I like the sound of, but I feel that this year the emphasis is on the staging. A lot of artists are hinting at huge enhancements for the live show. I wish that I could have so much confidence. I wish I could have so much confidence. Why do I have less confidence? Because there were a lot of hit tracks last year. And then when we saw it live, it was like, okay, what's going on here? There were questionable vocals. There was staging that did not match the song. It was like the creative direction wasn't directioning. It wasn't actually providing direction. It was distracting. Not so great. The Limp Nebulosa was never going to do anything in the final of Eurovision. I think we knew that. AF says Zora was an organic hit in Spain after flopping with Ea. We just wanted to have fun, especially after not sending. Noche Entera was a song. Noche Entera. But let me tell you, Noche Entera was going to be paid dust at Eurovision too. The juries would have given it nothing. I do think that there might be a disconnect. Okay, so I want to go into, let me tell you my faves, so then I'm not burying the lead. I want you to know who my favorites are from the selection, and then we will talk about the public faves, okay? We will talk about what y'all are kind of feeling. And then I do have notes on everybody, because I feel like folks maybe want to hear my thoughts collectively on everyone, and I'm just like, spoiler alert, some of y'all are not going to like these comments. But sometimes we need to hear the truth, because if we are establishing that it's been so long, Benidorm Fest keeps happening, and like the Spanish public is into it, that tells me y'all want to win. So we got to think optimal. Okay, so I'm really leaning more so on the studio cuts, because I am disappointed that we didn't get so many music videos this year. I'm missing the music videos. And honestly, RTE, for these artists, did y'all not have budget? It's giving no budget. I really liked when we had music videos from everybody. This year, it was a lot of no music videos and then these audio visualizations. I mean, give me a little taste, give me something to work with. Anyway, okay, my favorites are Jay Cabello, La Hipsa, Melomana. I'm a Queen. And then honorable mention, Henry, and then Celine. So Henry, no this. Celine with La Casa. Okay, those are my favorites from the studio cuts. Now, the streets, let me stop there and see kind of what you're thinking. Jamie says, yeah, it feels like they're not decided on being a platform for celebrating the Spanish music scene versus being competitive at Eurovision. And that's a choice that you got to make, because I don't think either is wrong, but, just let us know. Just let us know. Because then, we can save our commentary, maybe for another selection when it comes to saying, oh, well, this is the most Eurovision optimal thing. But I'm still living in the world that y'all want to win. I'm still living in the world that Spain does want to win Eurovision. And they're trying to figure out with Benidorm how you do a little bit of both. Celebrate like the tracks that you feel like are going to be your summer hits. And, also trying to figure out how to win because they want to win. Okay. So someone said these songs don't have staging potential to begin with. Ooh. Eastor said, what were the great choices last year other than Nebulosa and St. Pedro? There were other tracks. But then the performances let us down. And I mean, I don't like to bring it up. And this was not last year. This is the year before last. I don't like to bring it up, but Fusa. Okay. We're gonna leave that where it was. Also, Angie, I actually do think Angie was Eurovision ready. Do I think it would have? I mean, let me say this: I think Angie would have done better than Nebulosa in the end. I actually do. If we're talking like grand final finishing places, I do think Angie would have come higher. Period. Vocal was flawless. Song was fine. It wasn't like my favorite song, but. And the way that they staged it, I thought was really thoughtful. And yeah, so the Limp says La Casa would be a moment at Eurovision. Astron says, we've been getting so many videos recently. I think Celine, J. Cabello, Lucas Bun, Mel, Omana, Melody, and SS haven't released one yet. Yeah, a lot of them. Um, le- this is weird. So someone's trying to correct the La Hipsa pronunciation, and someone said it's like chips in English, and everybody on my reaction video was saying that basically the CH was silent. And it's like, it's a soft CH, not a hard ch. Like, so La Hipsa, kind of. Gospel, I think De Teresa would be the best choice for Eurovision, and it's giving Spain Zari. I feel like she's underrated because of the auto-tune in the second part of the song, and fans hate auto-tune. Okay. Rory says, La Hipsa is the most dynamic. I'm excited for the staging, a lot of potential. Antonio says, I think we are headed into 2022 repeat where the jury picks the winner, Daniela or Jay Cabello. Oh, Felix Caliente was the best package, just had to improve the dance break. Spain was not seeing it for Caliente. Now, I was on my channel being like, look, y'all, if you send it, I don't think it'll come in the bottom half of the show. I just don't. I don't think it would have. And the performer said, like, yeah, I'll get back in the studio and like remix it. But again, I stand by Nebulosa needed the least amount of improvement. The staging was fine. The song didn't have any vocal moments, so she was able to deliver it competently. And, the song was a vibe. I mean, it's a great studio cut. So, yeah. Fernando, personally, I think that after Blanca's result, the RTVE team decided to stop searching songs for Eurovision and make Benidorm its own festival based on what I heard in the radio in Spain. Okay. Okay, y'all. So let me give you my thoughts on everybody. And I have it all written down, so I'm going to try and do this like rapid fire, okay? Like I'm going to try and do this rapid fire. So let's kick it off with Carla. It is what it is. I saw the music video. She's selling skin, sex. There was no choreography. I think we can put it on our club, playlist. Like, oh, I'm getting ready to go out tonight. I'm getting ready for the club. But I don't think this song will really do anything at Eurovision, to be honest. She could wow us on the stage. But again, in the music video, I wasn't seeing any choreography. Are we just going to stick a pole in the middle? And don't think I'm going for that. She had a pole in the video. She had a pole in a video with a bikini top and denim booty shorts. So are we going to do that on stage? I don't know. Like, are we going to get choreography? The music video wasn't really telling me either way. So, and to me, I just think the song is what it is. It is a cute bop. Again, I don't know that it'll do much better than Nebulosa. Like last year, we had a lot of bops last year. So I don't know. Celine with La Casa, beautiful vocal tone. I wish there was a music video. This song is transportive. It's transportive. Here's the thing. Can she dance? Because I looked in her bio and she's definitely she said she's like a creative director. She's directed like some photo shoots and things like that. So I'm feeling like the visuals could be strong. With Celine's La Casa, I do think the visual could be strong, and I really like this. I wish I had a music video to work with, and I have another note at the end of this that I'll say for most of the performers in this selection. Let's move on because I'm going to try and do this really quick. Fernando said Celine can be a dark horse. And then Lucia says, hi, Alesia. Sadly, this year Benidorm Fest is not appealing me at all. They all felt like something I already listened to 20 years ago when I was a kid listening to random songs on the radio. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. But Joseph says, Carla said there will be no poll, but for sure there will be male dancers with her. Okay, girl. I don't know about it. Let me just say, I don't know about it for Eurovision this year. I just don't know if I'm seeing it for her. And I know that's one of the popular ones, allegedly. So then Chica's song, I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't like the production on the chorus. And I skipped this song. Daniela Blasco, Nana. Okay, it's current, it's youthful. I do believe she's selling the song more than Carla. I feel better about Unana than I do Besame. I think Daniela is giving us more than Carla for tools for Eurovision. But at the end of the day, think that it's an option anyway for Eurovision at least. But overall, I think it's fine. Not my cup of tea personally, but I can appreciate it. David, beautiful voice. The song is playing. He needed a music video if he wanted to come into this being, I think, competitive leading up to the Benidorm road. De Teresa, I'm going to be honest, it's a skip for me. It just, I watched the music video several times. I've gotten through the song maybe like two times. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop in the middle. Henry, no lo ves. I already named this as one of my studio cut standouts. I actually like. I think he feels youthful. He feels current. It feels like forward thinking a little bit with his aesthetic, his vibe. I love his styling. Beautiful voice. I'm feeling it. If they want to go with a ballad, to me, this is the one. If we're doing a ballad, I think Henry is the one to go with. And then Jay Cabello. I'm going to tell you, I like VIP. Obviously, I said it was one of my favorites, up at the top for Eurovision. But I do feel like that chorus, we need to get back in the studio a little bit to really make sure that that chorus is hitting in the way that it needs to hit. It's just not hitting quite as hard. Like, we're in the club, and this is the thing. I feel like we are in the VIP section of the club, and I want it to take me to the dance floor. And it's not bringing me to the dance floor yet. I'm having a good time. I've got my bottles. I'm kicking it with my friends. I am in the club. I am in the VIP section, but I am not being transported to the dance floor. And that's interesting because we know he can dance, but can he sing live? This is going to be a running theme here. Can he sing live? Because when I went to the YouTube channel, it wasn't giving me any live vocals, so I don't know. Let me hop into some of the comments. La Casa is low-key kind of a party song, not like in a Jocko vibe, but a very chill one. No. I obviously I love La Casa. Gospodin says, I feel like La Hipsa is more hyped by her fans in Spain than locals who think she would really do something at Eurovision. Okay, we'll get to her later because I'll do the other half of my stuff. Hot K-pop T said, I listened to the songs a while ago and I don't remember any of them. Tom Yam says, oof on De Teresa. I gotta be real with y'all. We keep it real over here. You know, I gotta be honest about what I'm feeling. Felix says, I never listened back to Henry or Lucas's songs, to be honest. Gospodin says, I love La Peña so much. And yeah, I mean, I feel you. Y'all can love what you love. Y'all can love what you love. Felix, VIP feels a bit derivative and messy. I don't even think it's derivative because there's so many songs kind of in this genre that it's like, no, I think it's just sticking true kind of to what the genre is. But I do feel like it is not as good as Arde because it is like a little play on Arde. And Arde was better. It was better. It's as a studio cut. Ooh, Jamie says that Teresa is my fave, but I can see it ending up as a circus on stage, so I am scared. Augusto says, I love Celine and her salsa, but I'm Dominican. I plead guilty for liking it. VIP's chorus could really use a revamp. And that's my thing. If VIP ends up winning, we got to go back to the studio. We need to optimize that track sonically to take us somewhere. Again, I love the track. It's one of my favorites. But it is leaving me in the VIP and not taking me to the dance floor. And we need to go. Okay. Hold on. The Limp says, imagine if we could have Quiero Arde this year. I'm feeling that. So let me go to the next half and then I will hop back in the comments because I want to get through like the full thoughts and then we'll break down some things. So Kingdom Song, if y'all have been longtime viewers of my channel, this type of production does absolutely nothing for me. I find it to be like kind of kiddie production, kids bop-esque, like the way that it's arranged, the instrumentation. It is a hard no skip for me. But I do know that people in Spain like really like this music. It just sounds so dated to me. I feel like I had this moment like in the early 90s of kind of this style of arrangement. You know, no. Sorry for me. Cuvée Locati. Here's the thing. I feel like I should really like this song, and I don't. And I don't like the styling. It's like there's nothing wrong happening, but I just don't know why I'm not gravitating towards it at all. Por ti. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Let's move on to La Hipsa. I got one message for La Hipsa. And for the Spanish Eurovision fans, please clip it and show it to her. Do not embarrass us. Do not embarrass us. We're all rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. Do not get on the stage and fusa us. Because when I opened up the music video and she was on the motorcycle, I was having flashbacks of Fusa on the horse. And I was like, no, we can't be drawing these parallels. Don't get me scared like this. I cannot get scared like this. Let me hop into some of the comments, even though I said, hold on real quick, because I want to get through this list and then we will go back and dissect. Felix, I've seen Kingdom being propped up as the Vico of this year. That is my point. That's my point. I know that this music is popular, so it's just not my thing. And I'll tell you, I don't think that this would work at Eurovision. I don't. Felix Cuvée builds up to nothing for the whole song. Maybe that's why. I just feel like I should like it, and I just like don't. Cuvée song, Tom Yam says, Cuvée song sounds like the hardest one to do live. There are more vocally challenging songs in here, I think, but okay. Astron says music video for Cuvée came out today and we got no visual identity. I won't be expecting anything great. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I looked at the video. I didn't like the styling. And it was giving very budget. It was giving very, very budget. Kara Zingan says, La Hipsa will not embarrass. Be sure of that. I have no faith. I have no faith. I have faith in the track. Because I like the track. And I like it. But I'm going to stay scared. I'm going to stay scared. It's the one. It's the one. Okay? Rube. So, Bring it back. Okay, wait. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yes. So let me just, all of us are on the same place. So someone said she was Rosalia's backing vocalist. Backing is not first. So I'm not, that's not shade. It's just real. Like, people get scared on the stage. We can't have nerves. If this is the one, I want to be able to put my money behind it. Yeah. Augusto says, I think Claudia La Hipsa won't disappoint it, but I get you, sis. I'm just scared. Okay. It's okay for me to be scared. Okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm just saying. Jamie says, my only concern with La Hipsa is that it took a couple of listens to really appreciate it. Oh no, not for me. That was an instant one. I was instantly like, this is it. This is it. Okay, let me finish going through the list. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks left, and I'm going to try to go through this very, very fast. So, and this was in alphabetical order. So we just did La Hipsa. Let me move on to Lucas. Beautiful voice. Beautiful song. The European televote will pay it dust. You know, honestly, Lucas, you needed to give us a music video. And what is it? RTVE or whatever production company. Can y'all please get on the phone and talk to the UMK people? Talk to the UMK people. Mimic whatever their setup is for the rollout. Because you should be a premier national selection. And I feel like the artists need that premier rollout. And kind of an even playing field, because that's the one thing I do feel like UMK kind of does, because they do the music video, produce it and everything. And if you're like, well, wait, baby, they don't have budget. Let me tell you, if you do the music video, you get to host it on your YouTube channel. So you should be adding the ads on that and monetizing it. You produced it, you paid for it, so you should be able to do that. Give a cut to the artist, obviously, but you can make money off that. Maybe say if you enroll in this, you know, we get like 10% of the streaming revenue for it. Like, make it a deal or something. But it's like, people won't mind doing that for you if you are providing them also a service. Just a note. Mawat, no. Dated vocals, clunky production, it's a no. And then my girl Mel with I'm a Queen. To me, if Lahipsa falls down, I see Mel as her backup. But I say that with she's got a thick, rich vocal. I love it. We didn't have a music video. She can move though. I did. I went into the Instagram page. So I saw something. So I do think she can sell, but I do still have a little candle that Mel could also potentially let us down live. Y'all, I don't want to live in the fear. I don't want to live in the fear, but I feel like I have to. Then next up, Melody. She's apparently real. I know she's popular. I know she's well known. Here's the thing. Thick, rich vocal, which I'm partial to. It's an experienced vocal, but it's interesting because the vocal sounds seasoned, because it sounds like a 54-year-old, 64, but I know she's 34. So, and she can move, she can sell it. I'm guessing she's like pretty well known. But one thing I didn't really like when I went to her YouTube page to kind of see her other work, it's a lot of live work with her performing, and it wasn't a ton of her actually singing. It was just sort of like the vibe of it. So, I feel like she'll get on the stage and be fine. But to me, the issue with Melody's track is, by and large, it's the track. This song, I don't think this is it. And then Reina's very good, like Reina's good, but no, like we're not sending it to Eurovision. Okay, so I'm gonna look at some of these comments. Steven, Lucas can stay on my playlist. Favorite track, but I don't need it for Eurovision. Thilimp, I'm scared for Spain if they pick Melody. Fernando, I see people comparing Lucas's song to Salvador or even Voila. Oh, the delusion. Oh, Lord. Okay, Lorindy, just pick the best song at the moment and spin a good revamp. All of the Spanish songs this year need it. Yeah, maybe everyone gets a revamp, no matter what. Maybe we figure that out. Patrick P says, if you can automatically be in the final, you have budget for music videos. Tell the people. Lucia, an artist I would love to see is Danny Fernandez, the former junior contestant. I really adore him, and I'm sad he's not there. He did the junior like 21 years ago. Probably no one remembers him. Slim, Melody is second in the odds behind La Chipsa, whatever, our girl doing the song that we want at Eurovision. Jamie says, with love, I genuinely cannot understand what anyone sees in Melody's song. Karzingen, I like Melody's song, but I'm worried it won't work well live. Let me just tell y'all right now. If you send Melody's song, expect a similar Nebulosa result. Probably lower. Maybe not. I don't know. She's seasoned talent, and really experienced, so I think she'll be selling it. But I mean, how many times have we seen talented, performers get to Eurovision and they get paid dust? So just like being a professional alone isn't the thing. We need like a track. Thilimp, Esa Diva is giving Melfest region. I don't even know if it's Melody Festival sounding to me. I don't know. Ebo says, why is no one hype on I'm a Queen? I don't get it. Well, guess what, baby? I am. So just to reiterate, my favorites, the ones that I'm really going to be honing in on if I'm watching the live show, Jay Cabello, VIP, La Chipsa, I'm with you, girl. Don't let us down. And then Mel, I'm a Queen. And then my honorable mentions were Henry, No Lo Ves. Like, if you want to send a ballad, I would go that direction. No Lo Ves. And he at least seems like, youthful, cool. I appreciate the styling, the aesthetic, the vibe. Go off, Henry. And then Celine La Casa. Y'all, La Casa could really be a thing for Eurovision. It's May. You're in Basel. Little international vibe. Like, we out at a restaurant. The weather is beautiful. I mean, can y'all not, are y'all not feeling it? Like, Celine, I'm with it. Yeah. So that, let me just say, those are the ones that I am honing in on personally. And I wish that we had more music videos to really connect with these performers before they get on the stage. Because here's the thing. Now your first impression with an international audience could be, so, oh. Okay. Okay, so Hepelo says, watch Spain sending Reinas. Gospel and Esa Diva sounds folkish in the verses to me with the way Melody sings it. Dav says La Chipsa is the only way for Spain to go. Felix says, what do you think about La Chipsa's song ending? Do you think she should add a beat a second time? I like the song as is, but like we can always go back in the studio to optimize. We got time. The songs aren't due for months, so we got time. I believe it. ESC Cypress says VIP is the only great choice. Here's the thing with VIP and Spain. This is where I'm living a little bit. Us in the bubble, we like the ethnic stuff. I think Eurovision audiences do like the out-of-the-box stuff too. So let's think. Eurovision folks, we like ethnic. So I would even argue like, it still was giving us something that felt like ethnic without even hitting us over the head with it. Think about Armenia's track last year. So we love stuff like that. However, when I think about recent years at Eurovision, what has Spain given us that has done better? We got to look at Chanel. And Chanel was giving us that, Latin American low-key, energy, energia. It was transporting us, but it was also giving us a show. And the thing with Jay Cabello that gives me a little bit of faith, even though we're getting the marshmallow, non-vocal of it all, aka, kind of, yeah, like, it's just a thing that people are kind of doing, even though we're getting that and not really like a vocal. He can dance, so he could possibly sell it. And so I just kind of feel like, if you go with VIP, there's something safe about it. Safe in a way that I'm like, it could come top 15. And I do think Spain, y'all got to get some momentum back. You got to get some momentum back. So that's why I feel like we can't discard the VIP song. But I will say, I have zero expectation for what that live vocal is going to turn into, because I think it's going to be heavy on the backing vocals, and I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Lucia, I'm pretty easy to satisfy. Just give me someone better than Nebulosa. She is a good singer, and the dancers and had amazing bodies, but I didn't like the song at all. Matt says La Casa is the vibe. And then Philip, out of all these songs, I'm vibing the most with La Casa. Okay. So and so for all the same reasons that I said maybe consider VIP, I am also dragging over to La Casa. If Celine can dance, if she can just give us a little bit of a transportative experience, I do think regular voters at home will go, oh, it's Spain. And, sometimes I understand why people are kind of like, oh, well, I don't want to play into like the stereotypes of my country. But I'm going to be real, quiet as is kept. Sweden is playing to, I think, a little bit of the stereotype of what they'll send. And it's been working out for them. You know what I mean? It's been working out for them. So, just, you see what I'm saying? Like, whatever. If you want to win. Hepelo says, like, La Chipsa's song also requires great sound engineering work because God forbid something goes wrong with the sound levels. That's true, because here's the thing. So then next up for the standouts, let's just break it down on La Chipsa. This song, I think, actually is a nice fusion of ethnic, current, it's emotive, there's story behind it. The only thing that will kill this is if you have the less than smart individuals who come to Eurovision and then just put this in, oh, I just felt like she was yelling at me. And we have to bring that up because it's what people thought about Blanca Paloma. Clearly, I am not in that subset. It was my winner for the year. Joseph, but Celine, with all her secrecy about the performance, I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to see a salsa entry at Eurovision, but for sure, it needs a revamp. Yeah, Antonio says Celine is the biggest question mark. No interviews, no dance videos, girl, zero promotion. Joseph, but Celine, oh, I already had that one. Yeah, Victoria, I can't understand why people think La Casa sounds Spanish. I'm from Spain, from Spain. I mean, it has nothing to do with Spain. That's why I was mentioning this whole kind of, think about what has done well in the past couple of years. We have to go to Chanel. What was Chanel kind of serving? Kind of that Latin American feel. I mean, quiet as it's kept, Jay Cabello is giving us kind of an electro reggaeton song, Latin America. And with love, this idea, oh, this has nothing to do with Spain. Didn't y'all colonize the place and the people speak Spanish? I think, what do you mean it has nothing to do with Spain? Like, come on. I mean, that's like saying, there's nothing about America that is, reflective of some European culture. It just wouldn't be true to say, with love. So, yes, there are some elements of it. Celebrate your diaspora, people. Celebrate your diaspora, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Aren't you trying to win? Don't you want to win? Come on, let's try to work on this. Sorry. Felix says maybe it's another Always on the Run, but I feel like VIP would flop. What will make it flop is if that vocal is just really ghastly, and it could be. It could be. Gad Castro says La Peña is risky, but when performed, ooh, which one? Oh, De Teresa. Oh, the track is a skip for me. I'm sorry, and it will stay. Lorindy says San Pedro robbed himself with that staging and dance. Well, yes, that's why we had to go with Nebulosa. She was ready for Eurovision. San Pedro sitting up in a press conference saying, "Oh, we're not going to change the staging at all, baby." Not the decision. Not the decision to make. Felix says, I would be disappointed, but not mad if La Casa wins. It would be a nice automatic qualifier moment to have in the final. So it's La Chips. That's what y'all saying. It's La Chips. Y'all, you know what I mean. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Augusto says RTVE needs to convince more Caribbean Latino producers to make a couple of Benidorm Fest entries every year. The people still beat to dembo and reggaeton. That's on that. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true. Oh, and then I guess folks are coming. I'm these. I need to figure out. My comments, I feel are so delayed now. It's not just hitting me in the moment. Matt, celebrate your diaspora should be the new camera angles are free. I mean, look. Who is it? Is it what is it? Australia? Not Australia. Cyprus. Celebrating their diaspora. Qualifying. Isn't that what Cyprus? Yeah, qualifying. With the celebration of that. So Spain, just come on and own it. We trying to win. We trying to win, okay? Anyway, Blueberry says, I don't see possibilities to win Eurovision, sadly, and I'm Spanish myself. But here's the thing, and we're going to bring this to a close. This year might not be the year for Spain winning Eurovision, okay? But this could be the year that Spain gets a little bit of a push, a little bit of momentum by finishing top 10, top 15. And I do think you have some entries that will put you back in that momentum category. Being in that momentum category also makes it more appealing for talent in Spain to want to participate at your show. You know, I'm just saying, I'm going to give y'all the last word. Augusto says, I sadly agree. This ain't their year. Easy to Remember says, I am from Spain and I do think we can win with La Casa or La Pena. Let me give you the reality. No, baby. No, baby. Not this year. Not this year. And I love La Casa, but no. I mean, just with what we're hearing from other songs and other national selections, I don't think so. Easy to Remember, easy to delete comments. So the world is dancing salsa with Bad Bunny, but we don't want to send La Casa. And come on. All right. I laid out my favorites. What do you think? Drop down, talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my critique? Talk to me in the comments. Do you disagree? Yeah, it's okay to disagree. We don't have to agree. Music is subjective. Drop down, talk to me in the comments, even if you disagree. I am excited to see who Spain picks at the end of this. I am excited. I think that I do think you have options to do well. So maybe let's consider the options to do well. So then, we can get back on that winner potential conversation. I want to see it happen. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Well, I've got to sign off. Again, I'm letting y'all kind of have the last word a little bit. All right. See ya. Thanks for watching.